Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. As you guys know, I am the group leader.
Yes.
Today, we have 9 person in our group. Another one is
Left.
we will change the
Go to another
yes. Change the recipe. So this is our second meeting on that, and today we're gonna review a movie, and we have choose a movie which is Mr. Bean Holiday. Okay. So now, first of all, before reviewing this movie, we're gonna watch the trailer of this movie first. Let's watch it.
Okay, after watch the trailer, do you enjoy watching the movie?
Yes. Because I like Mr. Bean very much.
It's very funny.
Yes.
It's funny, right? Okay, and what do you get from after watching the movie?
You get all. Okay, from my opinion and from the movie, we can see how we want to survive when we don't have anything. That's what I get.
So next question.
Just for this question,
So
first one, in the movies also, when you are not care for the life, it happens something for you. That's not with the cameras, with photos. After that, he loses his son, everything in the film. So that's there. You have to take care. You have to know it's everything you need at the same time.
what do you guys think about the storyline? Is it a good storyline or it's just a normal storyline?
I think the storyline is well structured and it's not messed up, and we can understand from the very beginning until the end. So it is not complicated.
Easy to understand.
Yes.
And most of story, I think it's comedies.
Comedy.
Comedy, yes.
It's human.
Human.
Humorous.
Yeah, I think it is.
It's not real story, but something that's happens.
Yep. Yeah, I think it is a quite interesting movie. Even though I already watched it for 3 times and I never bored about it, because whenever I get stressed, when I watch that movie, I forgot all my problems.
So, as we all know, Mr. Bean is a funny person, right? So, in watching this movie, I feel like wanna watch it every time, all over again, because we have never bored about that. Yes. So, in this movie, also Mr. Bean helped that boy, right? So, it shows that he is not. He is kind and like he is not useless actually. There's something in his life and his self. So I think that.
So what is your opinion, Aziat, about this movie?
Okay, so about this movie, I really love Mr. Bean. So actually I don't care about this movie, but overall this movie is still quite exciting, and we can release our stress when watching this.
How about you say about the actor? Yes, the main actor is actually Mr. Bean.
Rowan Atkinson.
Yes. What? How about his role as at the movie? Is he play a big role?
Very good actor since the beginning of our childhood. We are watch him from the TV reality series of Mr. Bean and also
The cartoon, right?
cartoon version of the Mr. Bean.
Yeah, everyone adores.
Yes.
Yes.
We are all very familiar with Mr. Bean, and his acting is very good. It's very good.
Yes. How about you, Farhana?
I think it's not easy to be like him. Make a comedy without a voice. I mean, he just make a comedy
By
his,
body language.
his actions.
Body language, right?
Yes, body language. Expression. So it's not
Without
very.
voice.
It's not really.
Without
Talk.
any scream or
Yeah, it's not
It's
easy.
spontaneous.
We are watching the Mr. Bean all about most of 15 years, right? In our
Yes.
life, right? And we get never bored about Mr. Bean, right?
Yes, and also in all movies, all time taking care about children. Most of his movies we have children.
Yes.
Uh,
And he's care about his teddy bear, right? Teddy.
Yes,
Teddy, eh? How about you in Oman? Do you have live about at the program television on Mr. Bean in
We
Oman?
have, yes, we have all channel,
Okay.
satellite, get hundreds of channel. We
And
can
you all
choose whether-
you all say that
And we have cinema also.
and you all
Sometime it's,
and you all say that Mr. Bean is a good actor, right?
Yes.
You do agree?
I also found that Sabine, the girl at the last movie,
Yes,
not
Sabine.
very last, is a quite good actor. I found that she is so beautiful, and her acting is so convincing, and he's quite good. Although at the last part, she didn't get any credit at the movie, but Mr. Bean camera display the video of them singing in the car with the kid that he found at the train, and that shows that the life of the girl, the real life is better than the movie, than in the movie.
Yeah, I agree with you because everything, problems or obstacle, you must face it, even though it is hard, and well, there must be something good, something good, and yeah, in the future we cannot
Give up.
we cannot give up. Yeah.
Actually, I think the main point of this movie is not giving up in our journey.
yeah.
Although Mr. Bean has been in a long journey, a very hard journey,
Yeah.
he's never giving up, although without his phone.
Actually, I want to justify one part of the movie where I think Mr. Bean is showing the right attitude that is needed while going for a holiday. As we notice that he always asks for help whenever he found himself lost and clueless, then he always asks for help. That's the right attitude that is needed while we are going for a holiday.
Yes.
Even though there are much obstacles, but Mr. Bean managed to have a great holiday himself.
How about you, Fatiha?
I think you know that Mr. Bean is quite funny, and what the attitude that he showed in the movie is quite good, and I think we can practice in our life, such as he is happy-go-lucky and always help and kind, especially when he help the children, and he also can
He is trustful.
okay.
Trustfully, yes. Trustfully. That's we need in our life actually.
Yes.
We need to give other people's they both in troubles,
Yeah,
but they don't show the troubles. They going to yes, the
Fix the
money.
troubles.
they going to solve the trouble together.
Yes.
And the children is not afraid of Mr. Bean, right?
Yeah.
This is going with Mr. Bean. They trust the Mr. Bean. That's we need in our life actually. That's part of attitude actually.
Other.
Yes. And I think which part of this movie that have bear in your mind the scenes that you will think the best part of this video actually, this movie.
I think the best part in the movie is when after a long walk, after Mr. Bean walked for a long time, after he lost his bus ticket to the chicken, he fall asleep at somewhere and then he woke up in a situation where
In the war, right?
Yes, he doesn't know where is it, and then suddenly he is assigned to be one of the actor for a yogurt commercial, and the set is very satisfying and it's very a beautiful set.
Okay.
Although it's only for yogurt commercial, but there is a what we call as a visual effect, the explosion from the building and the costume.
That's where they meet Mr. Bean meet
Yes.
the Sybil,
Sabine.
right? The woman.
Yes, the main actor for the commercials. I think
And
that's the best part.
Aina, which part do you think bad in your mind?
I think the part where Mr. Bean chased the chicken, it look funny, but behind that scene, I saw that Mr. Bean is very patient.
Determined.
Yeah, determined and patient. Because he chased that chicken, and he want to get the cat, right. So it shows that Mr. Bean is
Determined and patient, very
and,
patient. Even though
even though
the tickets is going to the truck
Yeah,
and is chased by the
and there are many chicken
bicycle.
there, so it's quite he can't think for a while, right?
Yes.
So it's
But the one we can learn from this
Yeah.
part is never give up.
never give up, man.
Never give up. And okay, how about you, Elia?
I think the part that I adore in the character of Mr. Bean in the Mr. Bean holiday movies is when he is continuously losing his belongings, the ticket, the money, passport, so on and so forth. But it's not like he showed to us that it's not the end of the world, that he is continuously continuing his journey without despair, without getting stressed or whatever, but instead he enjoyed the trip.
And about you, Rashid?
Yes.
About that part in the
The
movie.
part is when he didn't have money, lose everything. He makes something to get money. He
Yes.
didn't stolen. He was hungry. Didn't stolen the food and so. He tried
To make the money.
from anywhere. So he
He
used that
does.
song with the children. He actor make like movies of the people.
Okay, what we can learn about that scenes actually?
Next thing we can tell you, every time you have the way or
Yes.
the door open.
We need to
or
find the solution.
Yes, we have to
for-
find the way. We have the way. You
and
can't stay and cry.
and the
or
way is
go in the bad
is
way.
have a
We have
bad
the
way.
right way.
Yes, that's all. And how about you, Farhana?
Okay, for me, the best scenes in this, I like scenes when he singing opera for food. He lost his wallet and he hungry, but he doesn't have money to buy the food, so he sings opera. From that scenes, I can learn in whatever I do, I have to find solutions, a way to face
The problem.
The problem.
And your best scene is same with Rashid, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. How about Aisyah? Which part you adore about?
Well, I think the most part that I really love is the last scene. Is where after a long journey, after a tough problems that Mr. Bean faced, and at last he managed to,
Get to the beach,
get
right?
to the beach, go to the place that he really want. So I think everything that you do in your life, you must give everything that you.
In
that
the
you
end,
can.
we can get the reward, right?
And yeah, at the last, there must be something that good for us.
Okay. Azian?
Okay, so my opinion is same with Aisyah just now, and like we at the end of the journey, we know that after Mr. Bean have faced all the obstacles, he finally reached the beach and adventured many of the character in the films, and yeah, I think
That's the end of the movie, right?
Yeah.
We get the good result. We get the good ending,
Yes.
right?
And
After-
he gets what he fighting for.
Yes.
Happy ending.
Fighting
He's
with
never
time.
give up, right? He's never give up.
For-
He will always can get back to his home, maybe at the middle of the movie, and he want also go to the beach, right? And he fight for that,
Cry
and
or-
and he get the reward
and
at the
return
end.
back. He fighting.
That's
So what we want.
that's we want to learn at this movie, right? It's look for the comedy movie, but many values in this movie actually.
Also, that will show us how we can fight here
Yeah.
in the Yongfu city. It's not easy to get
To another
now.
country.
Yes,
That's
you have to fight to get what you want. You can't. Sometimes you get F or D. Said, oh, it's the end. I can't move. No, you can try again and
try again until we get
until you
the
get what you want.
this one.
This is
Okay.
But what do you think about the language that used in the movie? Is it positive or
Actually, hi, my name is Nazrin, and this is my name tag. Okay, the language used in the movie is easy to understand, and Mr. Bean not many much, not just look his
Yeah.
body language,
actor.
the face expression, but we understand about what he want to doing, right? And he has many sidekick actor, right? The kids, the chicken, the chicken. That's the good thing about Mr. Bean movie, that we can understand what he want to do, even though he don't talk too much.
And in the movies, what is in your mind when you see the best thing in the movie?
When I see the movie, I think this will be a comedy movie because Mr. Bean is the main actor, and the flow of the movie is very easy to understand. Plot by plot is very good. After one scene to one scene, you get another problem, and what he facing the problem, and we can understand the easy for us to understand the movie. And the best part for me is when he eating at the Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
He's the one to eat the raw prawn, raw oyster. He would just- But he don't want to say to the waiter that he don't like the food because he want maybe
Don't want to.
yes, because this is actually this is for the to respect other people other people
Culture.
culture feelings.
Yeah.
They say going to the another country and serve a raw food, the seafood, and that's the part he put the oyster to the woman, to the handbag of woman.
But what he'll do, you agree about that? Only it's for the comedy.
For the comedy it's good, for the real life it's not good actually. And then he put to the waiter pocket, right? Waiter pockets. Going to the
It's funny, but
Yeah, it's funny,
the
but-
real life.
Okay, real
is-
life.
But it is,
Very bad.
it is not adaptable in real life.
It's
Yeah.
more to comedy actually.
but the comedy we can accept the comedy. We can
Yeah.
accept not too much, but for other people I don't know. For me it's not too much. Just for to us to get a laugh. Yeah. Forget all.
Not to practice that in our daily life.
So who should watch the movie and why?
I don't know about you, but yeah.
I think all of us can watch the movie, but I think that most children like to watch the Mr. Bean Holiday because it's quite funny, and I think as what Nazrin said, the language can be understand and the action also same. So for the children that didn't understand the English language, we can more understand on their action, on their body language.
Yeah, I agree with you. Because for the first time I heard about this movie, my first thought is this movie just one
Comedy.
just yeah, it's just a comedy movie, and there's nothing about it. But when I watched the movie, and there's a lot of lesson that you can gain from watching that movie.
And continue. Yes. And
Continue.
okay. And all the movies for Mr. Bean is for adults and children. My children like to see the Mr. Bean.
Although,
Yes, and also in the car. Sometimes we take a long trip. They take the movie of Mr. Bean to see it. So it's must of these movies for adults and children. It's very nice. They can comfortable. That's what it is.
So as for me, I think students are the most suitable person to watch the movie because we as students we face more tension and
Yeah.
stress
So
for
we
our
can be stressed.
assignment.
Very problems.
So by watching this movie, we can release
our stress.
ourselves and cheer up ourselves whenever we feel stress with our study.
yeah. What is
Okay, I think this movie is highly suggested to all stage of ages, because especially I see it from the point of view the students themselves. I think we practice the same attitude. Like for instance, when we are in the new campus, mostly we are all the first year students, right? When we practice the attitude of keep on asking when you don't know, when you are clueless, like for instance when you wanna use the transportation service but you are not clear enough, why don't you just ask seniors or the especially seniors and the people surrounding to get more info, and of course you gain much information, and it is a good attitude to be practiced in university.
Okay, we need to finish.
I think we agree that this video is you are highly suggested to the people to watch this.
Yes.
Are you agree?
Yes.
Yes. All people can.
Because it's a comedy plus moral value. Very, very.
Yes.
And
Okay.
that's all from our group. Let's
Yes.
165
Yes.
and peace.
Bye. That's all for us.
Thank you.
For the second one.